Every year, the first week in August is observed as World Breastfeeding Week. It's a global initiative supported by the World Health Organization, UNICEF, Ministries of Health, and civil society partners, aimed at raising awareness about the importance of breastfeeding. This year's theme, Invest in Breastfeeding, Invest in the Future. It highlights the vital role breastfeeding plays in building a healthier, more sustainable world. Joining us today to talk about this important topic are Trineka McCardy, that's Lactation Management Coordinator and President of the Bahamas National Breastfeeding Association, and Kelly Farquharson, the association's Chaplain and Assistant Treasurer. Welcome to What's Trending, ladies.
Good to be here.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. So to start off, we're going to start with you, Nurse McCardy. Tell us, how prevalent is breastfeeding in the Bahamas right now? Are we seeing an increase in awareness and the practice, or does it still have a long way to go?
Oh, you're correct. We have a long way to go here. Our last percentage was about 23% of mothers breastfeeding exclusively, and that was done in a survey around in 2000, and that was done in, no, not in 2000, but like in 2022. And so we have a long way to go, and there's some things, I'm happy, there's a lot of things happening in the pipeline to change a lot of what's going on through ministries and through the Breastfeeding Association. We are doing some things to get it done.
So why is breastfeeding so important, not just for babies, but for mothers as well?
Well, for the mother, breastfeeding is important for many reasons. For the mother, she has a lower risk of breast cancer, a lower risk of breast cancer, ovarian cancer. She has a lower risk of getting osteoporosis, that's softening of the bones. Also, there's a less chance for her to get postpartum depression when she exclusively breastfeeds. Also, it's very convenient for her when she exclusively breastfeeds. There's a lot of benefit when you breastfeed your baby mothers. It's very important.
And obviously the baby's getting the benefits as
well.
The
baby benefits from a lower risk of getting diabetes, certain things like rotten teeth, or other problems like orthodontist problems, okay, meaning crooked teeth. Buck teeth, they call it, okay?
Yeah, so that's
stuff like
that's
that.
Great.
Jaundice, neonatal jaundice, diarrheas, vomiting, cholera. There's so many things that they avoid when they breastfeed their babies exclusively.
So Kelly, Kelly, we're going to bring you into the conversation a little bit. So tell us about the work of the Bahamas National Breastfeeding Association. What role does this organization play in promoting and supporting breastfeeding locally?
Well, the BNBA, we head and we lead on World Breastfeeding Week in the Bahamas. So we had the big latch on Friday that Ms. McCardy headed, and then we just had a Pamper Me Day. So we're out here trying to make sure that moms know that the BNBA is here to help us and support mothers in breastfeeding in the Bahamas and make it known how important it is to breastfeed your infants. So that's what we're doing in the Bahamas. We are out here in August as well as in October for Bahamas National Breastfeeding Week.
And we talked about the benefits. Obviously, some of those are especially crucial in the first 6 months of an infant's life. That's definitely key. Do you want to add anything else?
Yes, we want to let people know exclusive breastfeeding means only human milk should be given to the baby for the first 6 months.
Yes.
And that means no pacifiers, ladies, no bottles, okay, no supplementary feeds like Karo syrup and gripe water and all of those other things people like to give babies, and orange juice and all of those other off-the-wall things. And what the most used one is water. For the first 6 months, only human milk should be given to your baby.
Because everything is in that.
Everything is in that. It's 70% water, 30% vitamins, minerals, fats, carbohydrates, and all of the other immunoglobulins and all of those things for a good immune system to keep the baby from getting sick.
So are there any myths or misconceptions that you want to clear for our viewers today?
My goodness. I mean, there are so many myths that it is unbelievable. One myth is what they say, if you blow, no, how they would say, the milk gets sour if the baby cough on the breast, or so, it's all sorts of different myths. If you drink or eat certain foods, the milk is sour.
Yes.
Other myths, you could enlighten me on any myths,
There's
Kelly?
also one that if the mom is sick and she breastfeeds, the infant is also going to be sick. That's not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
So it's important for persons to know that these are just, as we would say, old wives'
Old
tales.
wives' fables, old wives' tales. Just how they would say, oh, if you eat mangoes, your baby can be bright. That ain't not
Or they're going to
true.
have diarrhea.
Yeah, or they can have that. No, that is not true. Remember, it's in the genetic pool. If you and the gentleman who you're pregnant for, if he's dark and you're dark, you shouldn't expect to have a very, very light baby, you know. So,
You have
see, it's
a
mixed.
natural color.
Right, thank you. It'll be right in between there, you know. So there's a lot of myths. They tell people about breastfeeding that are not true. Oh, if you breastfeed, this one is the famous. If you breastfeed, girl, your breast can sag.
Good,
I
yes.
tell them that is not true.
Not true.
If you 50, if you 60, if you 20, if you don't breastfeed, your breast still is going to go sour.
Gravity and they go big.
Thank you. Gravity. If you don't exercise, if you don't eat healthy, if
Correct.
you don't do certain things, that is going to go like that anyhow.
And posture
so do
as
not
well.
blame breastfeeding on that issue.
Do you have any more activities that's going to happen?
Oh, yes.
Over the
For
course
this
of
week,
yeah.
we have one last activity that will happen tomorrow. That is the World Breastfeeding Competition and exhibition. The clinics are supposed to be involved in this initiative, and we will be having the judging done tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we will announce the winner at the clinic or the place that wins the competition. So it is going to be a grand time. We're going to enjoy it. And they're going to get trophies and a floating trophy, and they will be getting a nice basket of some sort.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes,
Well, definitely thank you so much, Nurse McCardy, Kelly, for joining us on What's Trending today. Definitely good information there for our viewers, especially for the moms to be and
We are
moms
happy
that are
to be
nursing
here.
now.
We are happy to be here.
Well, all the best as you, like I said, as you continue your important work. But when we come back, we've got some tips to help you beat this summer heat. Stay with us. You're watching What's Trending.